Guess I'll start. Hi, Mosiah. This is Alif from WDVM. Uh, Obviously, big game on Saturday, the spring game. For you, how exciting is it to be able to finally play in that kind of energy with fans in the stands and have that kind of energy around?
For me, it means the world. I have my folks coming out, all of my brothers and my parents, and this is actually my first spring game that I was able to be involved in. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited, um, and so is the rest of the team.
Hi, I was just gonna ask you a question about Coach Brian Williams. He's obviously been such a great recruiter for Maryland, and I was just curious, as a player, why do you think that is? Like, what is it about the way he connects with players that make him that way?
Brian Williams is, I'll just say this, he's probably the best, if not the best D-line coach in the country. He just has a way about himself, keep everything professional, and he has a way to keep things in perspective for you. And I just enjoy being a student of the game for him. He's awesome.
What way has he helped you the most?
Coming from JUCO, uh, I guess you could say, me and the other JUCO boys, we like to do things our own way, and Brian Williams really had to just put me in line. And he has a standard, and if you don't perform to that standard, then he doesn't care who you are. Uh, it's next man up. And aside from that, he's just a great guy. He'll check up on you, at random times. And yeah, that's all I could really say about him. He makes the game fun.
Hi, this is Daniel Oyefusi from the Baltimore Sun. I want to ask about the other Brian Stewart, your defensive coordinator. Just what has he brought to you guys as a coach and as a teacher, and what do you think is the next step for this defense under him?
Coach Stu, he brings excitement to the game. From day one, I knew he was one of them coaches who just brings the energy every day, and he expects the same in return. So I really just enjoy him coaching for us. But at the same time, I haven't got to know him for too long. One thing I will say is that he's already familiar with us Polynesian boys. So first day of practice, he walks up to me and he says, "Are you Polynesian?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Man, I grew up with a lot of y'all back in the day." So it's cool having a coach that's familiar with, I guess you could say, our kind out on the East Coast, because we're more of like a West Coast thing.
And just a quick follow up. I know. Obviously, he's new, or not necessarily new, but coming back to the program. And you said you're still getting to know him. I mean, how normal has things been for you and I guess the team over the past couple of weeks and months? Obviously, the COVID situation is a little better than it was this time last year, and you're hoping that over the next couple of months and during your season, things aren't really upended like they were last year. Just how normal are things right now?
For now, I guess you could say we've all adapted to the COVID situation, and about half of our team's already vaccinated. So everything is going pretty normal for us. We just learned to adapt to everything, all the new rules and whatnot, and it's all for football. If we get a chance to play football, then it is what it is.
Hey Mo, obviously there's the defensive line has a lot of really young sort of prospects that are coming in. What have you seen from some of the early enrollees, and how are you sort of stepping up to lead them as they sort of grow into a role that they, a bigger role than they may have would have normally been expecting as freshmen?
Well, we haven't had any new enrollees so far. We're hoping to meet them soon. But from the freshmen that we played with last year, I could say that they've improved tremendously. Riyadh is one guy who I can say has improved a lot, and he'll be seeing the field this year for sure. And I think that's just a way about, the ones we rub off on the rest of them, Sam O, even Amifi now. We just play to a standard that makes everyone else want to play to that standard. And, it's enjoyable just watching them improve and get better every day.
Hey, Mo, this is Sean Stepner from WMAR, the ABC affiliate in Baltimore. I guess just kind of in a broader sense, the spring game, you mentioned the excitement and getting back on the field and the competition. What's the coach's message? What's the upperclassmen's message to the rest of the team for this spring game? What you guys want to get accomplished and how much fun you want to, I guess, assuming have out there. What's the message?
I guess we'll just want to finish out this spring ball on a good note. We've had a strong 3 weeks, and it's definitely been a strain. But our coaches just want us to go out on a good note, offense and defense. Go out there, have fun, and that's about it.
What is the competition like? What do you expect it to be like? I mean, anytime that you're keeping points in any circumstance, there's competition. What do you expect it to be like?
I expect to be, I expect it to be nothing less than head banging, and that's just the competitive spirit that we got to bring to the game, especially as linemen. We're not gonna hold anything back, even though we're all teammates. We know what it is, and we know what to bring to the game in order to get our job done. So, yeah, it's all love in the locker room, but not on that field.
To follow up on what Sean asked, Alif again, hi. Coach Locke said on Tuesday this game, winners get steaks, losers get weenies. Does that amp up the competition a little bit?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. We're at the Division I level already, so we're not too worried about where our meals are coming from. We just want to go out there and ball with our brothers. So, yeah.
Hi, Mo. This is David Barnes from CTV News. And what can you say about, we got Jalen Duncan coming up next. I mean, what can you say about him and the other guys on the offensive line, what you've been able to do in practice against them, because you're going to be seeing them in the game on Saturday?
I can honestly say Big J is one of our best, if not our best, lineman. He's big and one of the best athletes on the field. So every day we get to compete against each other. If I don't bring my all, then I might end up with my face mask in the ground. So we just gotta make sure we bring our A game every day, and it's just iron sharpens iron. So we don't take that personally.